Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then the third line, Krishna, Lord is talking. Mahanta says, Samachita Prasanta. He is giving a perfect description of a Mahanta. What is the nature of a Mahanta? Prasanta. A Mahanta is Prasanta. He's not miserable. Papa said here. A Prasanta, very peaceful. Who is that person? Some tutor. Persons who see everyone in a spiritual identity. They see everyone equally. They don't see the body. So is that a Sanghi? Is it a Sanghi? Narada Muni kept Kayadu with him for how long? Thank you. Is that Sanghi? Eh? Does he go to hell? We should see our scripture perfectly so we don't make mistake. We don't make unnecessary offense. Offenses or sins are committed through ignorance. It's on ignorance. An enlightened person does not commit a sin or offenses because he knows everything perfectly. Samachita, persons who see everyone in a spiritual identity. That's a Mahanta. A Mahanta sees the soul. He does not see the body. He sees the soul before the body. Therefore, he relates with everybody equally because he understands this is a spirit soul. It's a part and parcel of Krishna. Failure to understand this, we can go on and have seminar for unity, but with the diversity, no unity. Having a lot of seminar every day, have to unite. As you are having your seminar to unite, diversity without seminar is expanding. This is ignorance. A Mahanta, who is a highly advanced spiritual person, highly advanced soul, he does not see the way we see. We have seen so many. And incidentally, there are so many Mahantas. Kolavesida, Mahanta. He does not see what is happening externally. People blaspheme him, criticize him, crucify him, but he does not see them. The only thing he sees is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he's always meditate. When you come, let us fight. So come for fight. Who want to have a friend who always fight with you? Huh? Who want to have a friend like that? Every day he will come to you. They will quarrel and fighting. Every day. That's what Chaitanya was doing with collaboration. They are cheating us. They cheated us. Because what we are celebrating, we don't see. We only see they are fighting, they are quarreling. They are celebrating their sweet Krishna consciousness together. Mahanta. People blaspheme him a lot, but they doesn't hear. We hear. When people talk bad about us, we hear. Is it not? Why do we hear? We are external. We are dealing with external nature. So we hear the external things. Those who are Mahanta, they don't hear, they don't see, because they are inside. Their ears, they don't have material ears, so they don't hear anything materially. They only hear something about Krishna, Krishna's devotional service, Krishna's devotees, their pastimes. When people travel to Vrindavan from Bengal, when they come back, all the devotees, they come together to do what? To hear the present activities of the 6 Goswamis. They all gather together. You just came with the news. They sit to hear. They have no interest to hear about the sports. Bollywood. That doesn't exist for them. And you see, those who are engaged in Bollywood movies and things, they don't have peace. They simply suffer. They will not have taste for the holy name. They will not have taste for devotional service. They will not have taste for devotee association because they already have a contaminated taste association. They simply suffer. Not peaceful. But the Mahantas are what? Pasandas. They are peaceful. The peacefulness of a devotee is not because there are no disturbances. So, Bhagavad Lord Krishna said, a person who is qualified for liberation is one who is satisfied in the middle of what? Sama and Dukkha. Sukha and Dukkha. It's Sama, it's in the middle. It's equal to both. Happiness is okay, distress is okay. He is satisfied and happy in that situation, is eligible for liberation. A person who is simply one-sided is not qualified for liberation. Because if I'm very happy today because you have given me, you have facilitated my false ego. Tomorrow when will attack my false ego, I will be happy again? No, I will react negatively. My happiness will be gone. So, but the Geshe Lord Krishna said, one who is equal to both is liberated. That is Prasanta Atma. Prasanta Atma Sudhurudava. Somebody Swami said, this is Kanto Bhavat. Prasanta Atma Sudhurudava. Among Koti Su Api Mahamuni. Among the millions of muktas and the cities, hardly you get one soul who is completely satisfied. But the Mahatma is satisfied. And we need a blessing of a Mahatma to become a Mahatma. We cannot become a Mahatma on our own strength. We need a blessing. That is why we have to render service in that association. They will bless us to become a Mahatma like them. That's the importance of association. The last line, and it is said, Vimanyava. We should not be hostile. The Mahanta is not hostile, and we should not be hostile. We should not be angry with anyone. We should not envy the Mahantas. We should serve them, but we should not envy them. We should not show anger to them. Because by doing like that, we will close the gate of liberation. Sadhava, qualified devotees without abominable character. Devotees have no abominable character. They are spotless. That's a devotee. So we are trying to be a devotee. We should try to be a devotee with diligence. Means we should examine ourselves every day, how our life conforms with what the teacher is teaching. This way to measure where we are in our Christian consciousness. And it is very important for us to measure our Christian consciousness. Don't forget, Krishna is not measurable. Devotional service is not measurable, but we are measurable. Therefore, we should measure how we are functioning, how we are existing in Christian consciousness. That is accountability. If we don't do that, we are floating. And a floating devotee cannot become successful in Christian consciousness. Floating devotee. Floating means we're just going with the current. We don't check what is happening. We don't check what is the quality of what our service, our association. that is floating. If you don't check it, it's floating. You should check, how am I a devotee? What is the quality of my devotional life? We should check that. It is very, very important for us to check. I'm doing devotional service every day. Is it a routine or it is dynamic activity? Routine means I'm just floating. I'm just going with it. Okay, it's a thing when I chant it, finish. And then what? Take prasadam. Yeah, I'm taking prasadam with so many offenses. Yes. Why do you do that? You take offenses talking over prasadam. What is that? It's an offense. No respect. But yeah, I'm honoring prasadam. That's not honoring. That is eating. That is eating, not honoring. Honoring means you have full respect. And that is how we will get purified. Not simply doing things. You should check how we are doing the things we're supposed to do. You should check that. Very, very important. Vimanyava suhrida sadavo je. Suhrida, a well-wisher, is a well-wisher of all living entities, not some entities, of all living entities, all living entities, all species of life, very dear to a Mahatma, because he see them as how a responsible child sees the brothers and sisters. How does he see a responsible child? He sees them in connection with the parent, right? Yes, these are my brothers and sisters. Therefore, for me to be happy, for me to make my parent happy, it is how I'm taking care of my brothers and sisters. My parent will be very happy to see. And such devotee will become what? The representative of the parent. Because they are satisfied that when we hand over everything to him, he's going to distribute it appropriately and everybody will be very happy. It's called being responsible. Irresponsible person will not be given some responsibility. Responsibilities are given to a responsible person, a mature and experienced person who is a well-wisher of everyone. That's a Mahatma. Mahatma is a well-wisher. He has interest in taking care of every single soul. You see this quality with the Srila Prabhupada. He traveled all over the world. What is his preaching? Srila Prabhupada, what is his preaching? All over the world he traveled. How did he preach? What did Prabhupada preaching? You are not this body. Is he not? He said it in India. He said it in the West. He said it in Africa. The same. Anywhere he went, the same thing he said. We are not this body. He didn't change it. He didn't change it. Wherever he went, he didn't change it. That is a consciousness. That's a mentality of a Mahatma. And that is also how you know something which is authentic, something which is absolute. Is checked by consistency. It is consistent. Does not change with time or space. Circumstances. Does not affect it. Absolute. That's absolute. We are not, this body cannot be changed. You're not going to change it tomorrow after saying, oh no, that was yesterday, so today we are the body. That will not change. Absolute. Does not change. It's consistent. We are spiritual, eternally part and parcel of Krishna, and we are meant to serve Krishna. It's absolute no, you cannot change it. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, eternally, and the supreme Father, the source of everything, material and spiritual. You cannot change it, it's absolute. Prabhupada said the same thing everywhere he went. The same thing. Oh, okay, these are low class people. They are not born in Bharat Varasa. They cannot understand this way. Just forget them. Prabhupada didn't do that. You are not this body. You're spiritual. Oh, okay. So I'm not a body, I'm what? I'm a spiritual. So what do I supposed to do? Service to Krishna. Devotional service to Krishna. He engaged everyone in the service. As a Mahatma. As a Mahatma. Once the Prabhupada visited the temple, he had just started. So many facilities are not there. But he visited. So the temple person, he put the SP in one bucket. This is the Prabhupada. So this bucket is for Prabhupada, so that it will not be misused. There are no separate facilities yet. So sometimes devotees do like this. Our service is not devotional, mechanical. So what is the difference? The devotional service is inclusive. Devotional service means you check everything completely. You need this, you need this. Okay. This is devotional service. You put it down. Service is not devotional. It is when I need something, I call it. Oh, Govinda Prabhu, I need water. Then you go and bring it. That is not devotional service. That is service. It is mechanical. So they were in afternoon, the water they put for Prabhupada bucket is finished. And Prabhupada needed some water. So he carried the bucket. And one new devotee saw him, so he took the bucket from Prabhupada to go and see. As he was going, the president saw SP in this devotee's hand. He ran outside. Give me the bucket. Why are you taking the bucket? The devotee refused. This is my chance to serve Prabhupada. This is my chance. The person was struggling with him. So Prabhupada came and, what is that? Sister Prabhupada is not qualified to go and fetch water for you. He's a low class person. He should not go and bring water. Prabhupada said, I came for low class people. Let him go and bring the water. Leave him. Let him go and bring the water. I didn't come for a low, high class person like you. I need low class. Let him go and bring the water. So the low class person won the battle. There is good in everything. There is good in everything if one is fortunate. Right? If one is fortunate, there is good in everything. The low class person will have better opportunity to get the mercy than the highly sophisticated person. The first figure will deprive us of getting the mercy. A low class person, ego is low. So you get chance to get the mercy. So Prabhupada demonstrated this quality of seeing, of being our well-wisher. The true well-wisher is a pure devotee. It is not just the philosophy, it's the qualities. So Prabhupada demonstrated, he showed it. And because of that, all living entities has opportunity to serve Lord Krishna. So this teaching of Lord Savdev is very, very powerful, very great. We take advantage of this slok, we will get pure love of God. Hare Krishna. Any comment or question? What you should look at, based on your question, is what is making us not appreciate senior devotees. It is ignorance. It is not that every devotee in Krishna consciousness have a full realization of this, our scripture. our philosophy. It is not like that. And we can see that through our activities, how we respond to different situations. Like what you're saying. Why we behave like that? Because you don't know. It's ignorance. Speaking philosophy today may not work as much because ignorance is very thick. When one is free from that, we have a better understanding about every situation. So they will do better after a long time. After a long time. Because the ignorance has to go first. And Srila Prabhupada has promoted every devotee to goodness. Every devotee in Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada promoted us wherever we have been to goodness, the platform of goodness, to start our Krishna consciousness. Many of us are expanding that mode of goodness, but majority are not expanding that goodness. How? If a devotee misuses the time of goodness, what's the time of goodness in the day? What's the time of goodness? In the morning. So if a devotee does not utilize that time for chanting japa to hear the scripture, and our japa is till afternoon or till night, is that expanding goodness? No. Many devotees have this problem. You're not expanding the goodness. We're supposed to wake up early in the morning, right? So when a devotee does not wake up by waking 5 o'clock, waking 7 o'clock, is that expanding goodness? No. And we are doing that in a movement, not outside. So how will such devotee appreciate what Krishna has made available? That an advanced devotee has come with a blessing, which is an opportunity for us to take shelter and do some service, we hear and get purified, or to hear and increase our faith in Krishna. We abandon those people and hear from people who will expand our ignorance. That's ignorance. They have to wait to get it free before they can appreciate Krishna consciousness. We should hear, we should make an endeavor to hear. Srila Prabhupada said, letter of instruction, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness is established to give chance for us to hear. And in one lecture he gave, it's in London, London. Just come and sit down here and hear, that's all. Just sit down and hear. If you hear from the right source, we will get liberated. So if we don't make effort to hear, then we will have Prabhupada say what can be done. He has given the opportunity, he created a society for us to hear, and he gave what we should hear. The Bhagavatam, you see all the scriptures he has given. He also gave the person to speak it for us to hear, and we're not interested. What can be done? Wait a lot of effort. So they should wait and get purified somehow or other. Then they can take the Krishna consciousness seriously. They can appreciate Krishna consciousness. As the mode of ignorance disappear, that is how also our attraction to Krishna will increase. Therefore, it is necessary for us to follow all the process Prabhupada has given to us. Then, even if you don't like it, that's okay from the beginning. It will not be wonderful. But if you continue to persist, to practice. Eventually, the fire of Bhakti will remove all the unnecessary things and leave us with necessary things. All right? Hare Krishna.